Stand clear of the closing doors, please.
Ladies and gentlemen, children of all ages, I hope children are not listening to us right now. Welcome back to another episode of the Last Slice podcast. It's your boy, masked up currently, Bodega Cat, followed by Jimbo the Kid.
What up?
And as always, the studious Trill Boy.
Yo, what's going on, internet?
Gentlemen, the time has come. The time has come.
Time is that?
For what time?
Time is that?
De Blasio said it. Cuomo said it. It is time, ladies and gentlemen. Mask off. I'm free.
This dude.
I'm free.
I mean,
You're not free.
Yeah, if you listen to them, you're an idiot.
Yeah, no, we ain't free.
You got the little...
I ain't get no ain't no pew pew pews here. We ain't shotting it up today.
Then we ain't free.
Who gets vaccinated? You know, vaccinated
Who does
people
that?
are losers.
You know, it's become a Tinder profile thing now.
What?
Oh, like the cord
in
and
the
stuff.
profile?
Yeah, girls have thrown that in their profile lately.
I've seen it many times lately.
If you're vaccinated, you're a dweeb.
If you're vaccinated, come through.
If you're vaccinated, you're a loser.
Apparently,
Oh, boy.
you're getting sterilized, so
Sterilized.
you know.
Did you see that one video with the girl who put the magnet where she got shot at with the vaccine and it stood there?
She's probably got a bullet in her arm.
What?
Yeah, she used two different magnets and
Bullet
it just
hole
stood
bitches.
there on her arm. Or whatever.
She's probably the granddaughter of Magneto.
Or the X-23
Yeah, that too.
with the fucking antimonium fucking claws in her body.
So what's going on? De Blasio said yes, and Cuomo said no.
Well, supposedly they made a deal with Shake Shack. If you get vaccinated, you get a free burger and fries.
I want a De Blasio burger.
Did you watch that video?
I saw it.
It was so cringe.
He had the fries in the hand. He's like,
That's not real life. This is, yeah.
yo.
This can't be real life.
There's actually a lot of places doing stupid incentives like that. Like, yo.
No.
get
There
this.
shouldn't be an incentive to go take a vaccine. Like, what deal with what money did you?
No. Did you see what Ohio's doing?
What's that?
Well,
They're doing like a lottery thing. Someone wins like $5 million.
oh, yeah. If you put your COVID papers, like,
What are we doing here?
We're back
Bro,
in Germany.
What are we doing here?
This
You gotta
is
go
out
back
of control.
What are we doing?
Show
here?
me your
This
papers.
is out of control.
What are we doing here?
You know what I'm waiting for?
All this stuff is not making me go and
No,
get
it's
in a
crazy.
shot. So
You know what I'm waiting for?
What?
The tattoos that say vaccinated.
Oh no!
I cannot wait. I know some
You
idiot
think
out
someone's gonna do that?
there. Yeah. Somebody definitely got their vaccination.
What, they're gonna be like the Joker
Papers.
instead it says damage vaccinated on the forehead.
Someone definitely has their papers tattooed on their body.
I don't get it.
What, the actual live image?
Yeah, like it's Nazi Germany again.
Oh my!
Whatever
Lord.
happened to pro-choice?
Yeah, whatever happened to that? They're all for it, but then when it comes down to this, it's like no. He's like, there's gonna be a price to pay if you don't get it. Did you see that video?
Yeah.
That Biden put out?
But how is it that the Yankees all were vaccinated and still got the virus?
I don't know.
It's one of the many wonders of life.
I'm just saying. How do you get vaccinated and still get the virus?
So I went to my cousin's wedding over the weekend.
How do you get vaccinated and still have the virus?
What?
Once again,
Como?
how? Sway.
How, Sweat?
How?
You ain't got the answers.
How?
I don't think anybody has the answers.
No.
How do you, how,
No
how
one's
do you,
got the answers.
That's
at this
ridiculous.
point.
I mean, I went.
winging
Listen,
it.
I went to a wedding over the weekend. It was one of my cousin's weddings, and you know, I walked into the little reception area, and they got the temperature gauge. It was a little iPad, and it FaceTimed me, and it checked my temperature. It was like green, good to go. So now I'm looking at the proprietary of the place. And I'm like, do I wear a mask? Do I not? What are we doing?
Yeah.
Yeah. And the dude just he's like, just come inside. He was like, your family pays too much for me to care. And I was like, oh, it's like that. So if you got money, you don't got to wear a mask. Bet.
It's like, come in to the free world.
Yeah. He was like, come in, my friend.
Yeah.
He was like, you ever seen
Illuminati shit.
Remember in Avengers?
Speakeasies.
Remember in Avengers, Idris Elba with the sword, the key? That's what he did.
Heimdall?
He opened up the bridge for me.
Yeah. Heimdall, open the Bifrost now.
You know what I can't wait for when I'm walking with my German Shepherd in New York City by myself talking to mannequins.
Okay, Will Smith.
I am legend.
That was good.
Go get vaccinated.
No. Yeah, I can totally see you yelling at the mannequins in the middle of the Bronx, like, "You weren't there! You weren't there! No! That's gonna
I do it already.
Huh?
I do it already.
Oh,
yells at mannequins.
So
He's yelling at mannequins.
Yeah.
Oh my god.
I can totally see that. But yeah, I went to this wedding. The wedding was dope. They weren't really like, oh, you got to mask up or anything. They kind of just let it slide.
yeah.
It was pretty cool. Even church, man. Church. When we went to church,
They didn't tell you to wear one?
They had signs up, but half the people were wearing it, half the people weren't. I'm like, this is Jersey. Are we going by Jersey rules now? Like, you don't have to wear if you're not vaccinated. Like, I didn't know what to do.
Who cares?
Who cares? I mean,
I really don't care.
The priest didn't care. He was like, God's on my side.
First of all, if you're vaccinated, good for you. That was your choice. You're now healthy, right?
Healthy.
If you're not vaccinated, like me, it's going to affect me more than anything else. I can get the virus again. So
Let's do it.
He said, let's do
10
it.
out of 10 out of 10.
supposedly Texas
10 out of 10 would recommend.
Oh, yeah. What is I saw
recorded
something.
0 coronavirus deaths
In the past, what was it?
since
month?
they released the mask mandate.
Oh, when they went fully open, right? Because they were the first state to fully be open, operational, and everything.
I mean, it's all about like the flow. You got to wash your hands, turn the page, wash your hands, turn the page, wash your hands, and then you turn the page, and then you wash your hands.
Wipe your ass, wash your hands, wipe your ass, wash your hands.
So, listen, man, we work in the airport. I still see people till this day go take a shit and not wash their hands. Go take a piss
That's the
and not
worst.
wash their hands. And it drives me nuts.
That's the worst.
And I'm sitting in the bathroom looking like John Travolta in Pulp Fiction.
Yeah.
He's like,
So this is from ABC 13. It says, for the first time in about 14 months, the state of Texas reported 0 deaths from COVID-19. The great news comes days after Center for Disease Control and Prevention announced new guidelines for vaccinated Americans, declaring it safe to participate in most activities without a mask. Texas has been doing that.
Yep.
So
what's Texas doing that we're not doing right?
be free.
Besides guns and barbecue.
Be America.
Can you give me your best Ford
You know what they did?
commercial?
You know what they
give
did?
me your best Ford
You know what they did?
commercial right now.
Okay, the best Ford commercial.
Or Chevy. I think it's Chevy.
All right. Do you like driving Ford? I know I do. I removed the mask. I bought myself a nice Ford in Texas.
Ford built tough.
We're built tough.
I got one for you.
That was my Sam Elliott impersonation. How was it?
I got it for you. I got it. Do you like the fresh breeze as it goes past your beard? Do you like smelling fresh air?
Man, it sounds...
That's a Chevy. Chevy trucks. Yo, copyright right now, Chevy. That's my commercial. Oh my god. Using your beard though.
We're living in a land right now where our liberties are being tested. Government's telling us what we can do and can't do.
Oh my god.
It's really unacceptable for me and my family. Come down to Texas. Ford is 40% off. Low interest rate.
For the first time in about 14 months, the state of Texas reported.
There you go.
There you go.
Built tough.
Ford.
Real Texas tough. No, but Texas has been doing that thing, man. And oh,
Texas.
You know what it's like to have a beer on a Friday night?
What?
what your boys without a mask on?
What it's like to go fishing and be able to spit your dip out your mouth.
With that nuts butt heavy with you.
That's what it means to drive American.
Strap on them boots. Go down to the countryside by the water. With my pawpaw.
Cornfield.
My pawpaw. That's like a first.
Yeah, we're not trying to make fun of Texas, but we respect Texas for doing what they did and being a free state and letting adults be adults and make their own decisions.
Oh boy!
But here's a quick advice. I think it's safe to say that in the near future we got to start popping out some kids.
I tried that.
Didn't
work.
No.
Tried that.
Wow.
Tried that, ladies and gentlemen.
Jesus Christ.
Tried that.
Lord have mercy.
Been there,
That was
been there,
and
done
for the
that.
people
10 out of
who don't
10
even
would
know the
not
story,
recommend.
Oh my!
Would not recommend.
That is a lethal blow.
That's another episode.
That was a Texas blow.
Would not recommend. Don't do it.
Yeah, no. Supposedly that they're gonna be passing a bill so that anybody below a certain amount of salary, they will be getting $300 per child
None of us in this room.
monthly.
What? Monthly?
Yep, that's gonna be the new COVID relief bill.
Wait, so Uncle Sam is giving people child support now?
$300 per child.
You know what that's going towards?
Monthly.
That's going towards Mama's new iPhone.
Mama's new iPhone.
That ain't going towards the kids.
Oh boy!
It's going to be just like welfare and food stamps. Same exact thing. It ain't going to the kids.
What about the working guy? What about the guy who wakes up every day, 4 o'clock in the morning?
What about the first responders who've been there since day one?
I don't
haven't
get it.
stopped.
I don't get it. I don't get what's going on here.
You know what they do? They give me 10% off at Chili's. That's what they give me.
Shit, man.
What?
That's what I get. Putting my life on the line. I get 10% off at Chili's,
Chipotle.
20% off at Under Armour.
You know what we should do? We should take this podcast down to Texas.
Should.
100%.
Yo, imagine.
Down there. 100%. Yeah.
You want me to have a
ranch?
kid? I'll get a nice Southern girl pregnant.
Go to like San Antonio or something
We
like
have
that.
a ranch.
Shotgun wedding. Let's go.
Yeah, so that's the bill. I don't know. They're gonna get people gonna get monthly payments, which is cool. I mean, people do need help,
Yeah.
but it's like at the point where it's like, what about the people who are actually working? Screw them.
Yeah, fuck us.
And then they're surprised, like, oh, why people are not going back to work? Well, you're paying $9 to $10 an hour. Who's gonna stop getting the monthly, unemployment
and all that
checks
shit.
that are ridiculously, really, really good.
You know, I recently upgraded my sound system in my bedroom, right? I was like Trill. I balled out, right? New TV, new sound system, right? You ever seen that movie Empire with John Leguizamo? And they're about drug dealers, and then they got the one guy, and he just blows all his money on a huge sound system in a tiny apartment. That's what I did. I got a huge sound system in a tiny bedroom, right?
I remember that.
Tell me how I have motherfuckers asking me, where you getting this money, bro?
Yeah.
Who told you that?
I had people hitting me up.
Oh no!
Like, where you get this money from? I want to be like you. Yeah, go to work, motherfucker. Go to work. Go get a job. Get paid overtime. Go to work.
Yeah, we're the suckers, bro. So I don't know what you're talking about. They're laughing right now like,
Yeah.
oh, you're an idiot.
I should have sold drugs. I say this every freaking day. I should have sold drugs.
Now you can open up a dispensary now. It's legal.
Yeah, until Uncle Sam taxes the shit out of me.
Me.
Yeah, if you open up a dispensary in New York, you have to pay $200,000 for a license.
Yep.
And if you want to open up one here, you have to pay $25,000 for a license.
Where in New Jersey?
Just goes to show the different states.
No.
Bro, I swear to God.
I wonder how much Texas charge.
Texas is not legal.
Oh,
It's not legal down there.
you can carry a gun, but you can't smoke your weed.
Nope. Mm-mm. No.
Texas don't like it. Didn't Ohio like decriminalize drugs or something like that too?
Oregon.
Oregon, yeah, they decriminalized a certain amount. Mm-hmm. I don't know.
They did that.
What you got there, Jimbo?
I'm looking up on the Google search engine.
Google search
Based on the medical marijuana dispensary program rules, the application fee is $20,000, but $18,000 will be returned to you if your application is rejected. That's for medical marijuana. So, New York.
Yeah, I wouldn't doubt it if New Jersey's cheaper.
Yeah. Colorado's probably dumb cheap.
What, get a marijuana license?
Didn't Colorado
Probably.
pay off their debt?
Oh, yeah.
Applying
Real quick.
for a cannabis producer dispensary business license in New York costs $210,000. You get $200,000 of that refunded if your application is denied.
Oh, that's a whole business. That's a liquor license.
So if you get denied, they take $10,000
From that amount that you gave them.
for the application fee.
And how do you get denied? That's what I'm wondering.
They probably do like a
Record
whole
check
background
and shit
check
like that.
and all that. And they're like, oh, you're not
Like,
suitable
oh,
for
you went to
this.
jail one time?
Not suitable for
You got
this.
unpaid parking tickets in New York City?
Oh, your uncle didn't go to Harvard.
You didn't return that city bike?
So your father didn't go to Harvard. I'm sorry. We can't let you into the club. Give me the $10,000. Try again next year.
And another $10,000.
Unbelievable.
Since we're on the topic of money, is Doge done, my boys?
I am so embarrassed after that last episode. I don't even want to podcast anymore.
I feel bad. If you listen to me out there for financial advice, don't do it. Just don't do it.
It's so embarrassing.
So instead of to the moon, we're going to the clouds?
Dude, I nervous sold in the morning because it was tanking. Then it skyrocketed the next day. I bought in high, and I still lost money. I'm losing money regardless. So I am dead set on just losing all my money.
Elon Musk, you failed us.
Elon, what's going on here?
Bitcoin's down a lot too.
Yeah, I heard that.
It went from 60, now it's at 44.
Because now Tesla no longer accepts Bitcoin as a form of payment.
Because I think he's gonna accept Dogecoin.
Yeah.
Probably, yeah, because he's working with the developers of Dogecoin to make it more environmentally safe or whatever for the environment,
yeah,
whatever.
the electricity that's used to use it.
But what's your guys' idea? What do you think cryptocurrency is gonna be? Because if the market's this volatile, like we've seen with Dogecoin and Bitcoin, it's just like, what the fuck? Like, and there's so many cryptocurrencies. How is it going to be accepted in the future as payment?
I feel like
if we keep going back and forth with it.
Yeah.
So I feel like eventually it's going to turn into just like an Apple, like Apple Pay.
Yeah.
It's going to be like an Apple Pay on your phone, and you're going to be able to purchase and make purchases in store eventually using an Apple Pay type thing like that. That's what I hope and think it's going to merge to, because you got to think some of these companies want to benefit and jump on this train. Like Dell was one of the first ones I can remember, one of the electronic companies to do it. So Dell was taking Bitcoin left and right. Like you get...
Oh, yeah, that's right. I remember that.
You get laptops and whatnot just from Dell, just with Bitcoin,
Yeah.
I just don't know how they give you money back, but...
I think it's very dangerous that we have one man that's determining the prices of Bitcoin and Dogecoin. That's my opinion.
Doge Godfather.
That he can tank. He basically tanks both cryptos.
Damn.
Now, is it because he's... You can go into conspiracy theory, where is he tanking the prices to buy more?
Could be too. They were talking about like how like the whales, they were doing that so they could like control the prices so they could dip down, and then the whales could buy in more and have more of the coins and whatnot, and the regular average Joe won't be able to like get as many coins as like before or whatever.
I read that there was a theory that Robinhood is a major whale in Dogecoin.
Are there?
Yeah, that I don't know. It's a theory out there that they hold billions of dollars worth of Dogecoin, and that they sell in like massive bulk, which is why it hasn't exceeded. Because the week before leading up to him going on SNL, wouldn't you think the price would have rose significantly high? It was on the way to go into $1.
Yeah.
Then all of a sudden, after 70-something cents, it just completely dropped. And then it just started tanking. Like, it couldn't even get past.
That day, it was at 70, right? Or something like that?
It was at 70-something. Yeah. So, I mean, I guess it's just a game you got to play.
Yeah, I don't know.
Because a lot of people talk shit and be like, yeah, Dogecoin this, Dogecoin. And then they could sell off like massive, who knows what he's doing behind the closed doors.
Every time you guys say it, you know what it makes me think of? You ever seen the original Super Mario's movie with John Leguizamo? Remember when
are you on a John Leguizamo kick? I don't understand.
Remember when the old lady...
Is your favorite movie Tu Wong Fu?
Yeah.
No, it's the pest.
It's the pest. But remember when the old lady held him up at gunpoint? She's like, give me your Koopa coins. Koopa coins coming next.
You think so?
Putting it down right now. Koopa coins.
You think that's why he did the whole
Koopa coins.
Mario skit? With Wario and Luigi and all that?
Oh, give me your Koopa coins.
Imagine.
Nintendo's going to come out with their first ever currency. It's going to be Koopa coins.
That could have been a little hidden message in that skit.
Give me your Koopa coins.
I don't think
Hit
so.
that
Him
button.
being
Hit
as
that
Wario?
I don't know.
Do it. Koopa coins.
What,
Next,
Koopa coins?
Koopa coins. Coming.
Now the thing is that which crypto can everybody get behind, where we put value into it and we can use it as a major payment source?
Bitcoin.
Dogecoin.
Well, Bitcoin's expensive to buy into.
Right. But it's been there forever.
Yeah, but it's the original,
Yeah.
right?
But you know what? Bitcoin was used for nefarious reasons in the beginning. Like, you could buy a hitman and buy drugs with Bitcoin online. I don't know.
On the black market?
Yeah. On the dark web.
So how is it that he also said that he's accepting payment to use Dogecoin to send a satellite up into space or whatever he wants to do, right? Wouldn't that at least send Dogecoin to $1?
That's what I would assume.
Right? And then it didn't. It didn't hit $1, and then he posted, "Oh, should Tesla accept Dogecoin?" And that went up significantly higher than the fucking SpaceX thing.
Yep.
So it's like if he's doing something and putting all these things together to increase the value of Dogecoin, I just don't understand why it keeps just going down. I mean, people don't believe in it. I mean, it is a meme fucking stock though too, so it's not really a thing to be taken serious.
Yeah.
But there is a lot of people who invested in, and there's no cap for it either.
Oh, on Dogecoin?
Yeah.
What's the cap on Bitcoin?
No, I thought it was 117 million coins. There's only one.
No, there's no. I don't think Dogecoin has no market cap. I don't think.
I thought it was 117 million.
No.
Yeah, I thought there was the cap.
Damn. I thought this app told me.
Man, I think there was like 117 million in existence, and only like 13 million have been bought or discovered or whatever, something like that.
Okay, so it's with a $78 billion market cap, Dogecoin needs to be taken a little bit more seriously. That's May 7, 2021 from Barron's.com. Yeah, I mean, I would say with $78 billion, it should be taken seriously.
Yeah. Mm-hmm. That's Bezos numbers right there.
Yeah, I mean, talk about Bezos.
So what is that? Is that technically the volume number?
I don't think.
Because right now on Binance, you're talking about 91 million Dogecoin in volume. And then you got Bitcoin at 138 million. So I'm wondering if the volume is the amount.
The amount of people who are holding coins.
Oh, holding coins right now? Oh, is that what it is?
Yeah,
Okay.
I think.
But that's so crazy, though. Doge is like almost up there with Bitcoin with volume.
But it's still so low.
Yeah, it's in the it's at 40 and 49 right now.
We are not financial advisors.
Do not
we
take our
are
advice.
stupid apes.
We are three New Yorkers.
We
that
don't know what we're
nothing
talking
money.
about. Do not follow us for financial advice because
No.
you will lose money.
Yes.
So volume in stocks is counted as the total number of shares that are actually traded, bought, and sold during the trading day or specified set period of time. It is a measure of the total turnover of shares. Each ticket represents a trade and counted towards the total trading volume. So it's the stocks are being bought and sold in that day or in total. I don't understand why I can't hit $1.
I really
it will.
don't know.
I think it will at one point if he's gonna take Doge serious and he's working with the developers. And it's gonna skyrocket
To the moon.
But don't listen to me. I mean, I'm just being
Maybe
about
by the
that.
end of the year, it'll probably go back up close to $1. Hopefully by next year, it'll hit $1. Because a lot of these coins, that's what it does. You just gotta wait a year and then it starts going up.
Yeah.
Or whatever.
All right.
Because isn't that what Bitcoin did too?
Yes,
Like
sir.
every year, it like jumps up
It
like a
kept
big
jumping.
big number and stuff.
Yeah, I mean, so let's move past the
Yeah, let's
stocks.
get
because-
done with the Doge.
because it gives me serious anxiety. I cried
can't talk-
Saturday.
I can't talk about
I
them.
cried Sunday morning like a little
So-
bitch. I freaked out. I thought I was losing all my money.
Getting into this week, did y'all see that asshole Logan Paul driving on the beach in Puerto Rico, interrupting the turtle nests? And this is apparently like a well-known thing in Puerto Rico. Like during a certain time or certain season, people don't really venture on the beach because the sea turtles, right? If you know about mating and sea turtles, they come onto the sand, they build a nest, they lay the eggs, and the little turtles waddle their way to the water. This douchebag, Logan Paul, because he's down there training to get his ass beat by Mayweather in Puerto Rico, his new home, because he loves Puerto Ricans now, takes these like buggies, him and his stupid friends, and they're driving all over the beach for miles and miles. And they posted this YouTube video of it, interrupting all the nests. We don't know how many turtles they may have killed or ran over or disrupted this whole mating season ritual by doing that. And the people of Puerto Rico are really pissed to the point where Puerto Rico's government is actually investigating it, and they're actually looking into it and trying to actually fine him for doing this. And for him, it was just all fun and games. Like, oh, I could rent dune buggies. Oh, I'm gonna go on the beach and drive on the sand. Bro, you just probably killed off an entire freaking species of turtles.
I saw the video of him on there and
Yeah,
stuff.
it was
like that.
ridiculous.
I was just like, this is crazy.
Like turtle sex. I care about the turtles, okay?
Oh my god.
I care about them. That's what it sounds like in Puerto Rico. They're just fucking all over and making these eggs.
Oh boy.
But
It could have been by accident. He doesn't know.
correct,
Right?
but it's a
Yeah.
local. It's kind of like a local thing down there.
But
and
he's
like,
also fairly
Right.
new to the area.
this dude is the biggest asshole because first it was Japan. Dude goes into the suicide forest, finds someone who hung themselves, starts taking it on video, and then he starts laughing and making fun of it. And it's just like, bro, do you not research the culture of the places that you visit? Like, if I'm going to visit a new place, I'm going to do a little bit of research on the culture and learn about mannerisms and things I shouldn't do, you know?
Yeah. I get that, but it all goes down to they are still YouTubers. And
Yeah,
they all
stupid.
need to do things for clickbait and to get views.
Yeah, clickbait. I killed the turtles. He killed the Ninja Turtles, man. How do you feel if he killed Raphael? Yeah, you cry.
No, I really wouldn't.
Come on. Ninja Turtles.
No, not at all.
Michelangelo.
Michelangelo.
Casey Jones, my boy.
Casey Jones.
Casey Jones.
Hockey mask.
Oh my god.
But,
Yeah, it's crazy that they're gonna go after him.
yeah. They released an official statement.
Yeah,
You know, I understand like he didn't know, but at the same time,
they're probably gonna have him pay some type of fine though.
Oh,
too.
yeah, he's gonna pay some.
and he's gonna pay, and it's gonna not even hurt him.
Yeah.
So
But this dude has like probably the worst luck on
Talking about
visiting.
these things.
Yeah, the buggies, the little go kart things.
yeah, that's all. So I think he's in an area where that's all they drive. They don't drive cars.
Yeah,
They just drive that. It's like a wealthy area where
Yeah.
they don't drive any vehicles.
yeah.
These
They
dudes
just
are
drive. They
just,
just drive actual golf carts and stuff.
these guys are like booking it on the beach right
Yeah,
now.
a lot of Puerto
So that's the
Rican,
video that
Yeah.
got
Yeah.
them
a lot of
in
Puerto
trouble.
Rican natives were upset about that because they're saying apparently it's like a known thing that I guess at a certain time or a certain location.
Well, he's not going to stay there forever, though.
You
Too.
know,
I
yeah.
think it's after the fight. Once he fights,
Yeah.
he's going to move back to wherever the fuck he wants to go.
Yeah.
In other news, did any of you get that new Resident Evil game, Village?
No.
No. Okay. Did you see the characters within the game at all? Did you get a glimpse of that?
Yes.
Yes.
So you saw that very voluptuous woman, vampire, whatever she is.
Yeah.
Damascus or something, Demarcus or whatever. There she is. Gorgeous.
Yeah.
There she is. Beautiful. Now they're calling for a boycott of this game because they said it's too sexual.
Who said that?
Who's
this? Who's they?
Who are these people?
SJWs, there's mothers out there that are calling for a boycott of the game because it says
Who are these people?
It over sexualizes women and it puts I'm like, first of all, the game.
Have they played Cyberpunk?
Have you played Grand Theft Auto? Oh yeah, and the cosplay coming out for her is fucking phenomenal. Oh
Yeah, if anybody out there looks like this woman,
please send pics.
no, actually, date me, please.
The Last Slice podcast.
Please date me.
Yeah, I will take you out to a nice local pizzeria.
I watch videos on it, and like, she's a gorgeous woman. She's a tall, large woman. She's very voluptuous. There's even mods out there to put her in lingerie. And
Did you see the mods that they have in that game?
Yeah.
Like the different mods.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's some funny ones. They have like Rugrats.
Yeah.
What?
They have a Rugrat mod. I swear to God, it's so funny.
Yeah. I saw people walking around with a fly swatter and smacking her ass. It was fucking hilarious.
They had a mod with the Teletubbies. It was the craziest, freakiest things, but it was so funny.
Lord.
This is what pisses me off about like video games and sex and violence and whatnot. Like, these are video games. Leave us alone. We don't bother nobody.
They're always gonna say it's video games' fault for violence and stuff like that.
Yeah,
but it's
Look at Call of Duty and all that.
Yeah.
Call of Duty, that was the most controversial game when that came out. I remember they had to actually insert a caution, a warning before you started that mission in the airport.
Oh, the airport.
Where you fucking sprayed the whole airport. I was like, yo, this is wild for me.
That mission gives me anxiety.
Which one was that?
Modern Warfare, I think.
Modern Warfare 2.
Modern Warfare 2. Yeah,
Oh,
you walk into the airport with machine guns, you're a terrorist, and you just literally just kill civilians.
What the fuck?
You remember that? You
No.
come out with the M's. It's called No Russian.
Yeah.
No Russian. It was in Modern Warfare 2.
Yeah, it was like this next scene, you can skip it
You can skip
if you
it or
want.
not.
It's very,
So this Russian guy, he's like the villain, the terrorist in the game. He comes to make a point, and he literally walks up in the airport with an M249, and you can play it, and he literally mows down a crowd of people. And I have nightmares about that shit because, like, it can happen. Like, it's going to happen.
Not really, no.
Yeah, there's going to be some crazy
Russian?
school shooter that's going to run up on us and just do it.
No, not at all.
It's going to happen.
There's no way.
It's your
to
job
go-
to stop them.
That
It's
ain't
your
my
job
That
to
ain't my
stop
job
them.
to stop them. That's the police.
It's your job to stop them.
I'm going to run.
You're the first line of defense here, boy.
Peace
What?
out.
Yeah.
I'm supposed to stop them.
That says a lot, man. Let me tell
I'm
you.
out.
First line of defense.
You think he's scared?
I'm
I'm
out.
scared that he's the first line of defense.
I'm out.
Look at him. He's
out.
the other one.
My job is not to protect anyone outside.
You hear this? You heard it here first.
It's all within the
This
inside.
is the United States finest.
But yeah, sex and video games. We're used to this, man.
Grand Theft Auto.
Remember what was that game with the volleyball players? Dead or Alive?
Oh, the
fighting game. They made a volleyball game and the girls' titties were bouncing, and they wanted to get rid of that. Like, come on, people.
Wait till they find out you can go on Pornhub for free.
Oh my god.
Oh, you want to know something
You don't-
crazy
you
today
don't
that
need
happened to
an
me?
account.
What?
Pornhub in the however many years I've been using
Wait,
it
what page were you
was
on?
down on maintenance.
What?
Yep, it happened to me today.
Oh, he must have been furious.
I actually screenshotted it because I'm gonna post it up.
What do you do when Pornhub's on maintenance?
You're gonna have to use an alternative.
It's not the same.
It's not. I was actually distraught. When the message popped up, I was like, I couldn't believe that they actually hold maintenance.
That was from the iPad.
No, it was actually my phone this time.
Oh.
Yeah, it was on the go.
Oh. It was on the go.
Yeah.
Yo, when Pornhub's down, crash the internet right there. Just drop the internet.
I was so flabbergasted.
Oh my God.
This was him. He's like, what? Maintenance?
Yeah.
What?
Maintenance?
You know, but shout out to Pornhub. They're a really good company aside from what they produce. They're a good company. She donated the
Their
girl.
Instagram's on point. I
Yeah.
just followed them recently on Instagram, and it's fascinating. Every girl that they post up, I'm just like, this is ridiculous.
Pornhub's hilarious.
Should be illegal.
I'm surprised you just followed them just now.
It should be illegal.
Oh boy.
I was like, what the hell? And then I have to unfollow a lot of stuff on my Instagram because I'll be at work and I can't even go like 2-3
can't.
pictures.
Asses pop
Because
up.
then there's a chick that's just completely naked, and I'm like, well, this is ridiculous.
Just do.
Yeah. Instagram should be considered porn.
It should at this point.
Yeah.
Yeah. Let's talk about this though. How about how a lot of the porn stars that have Instagram, right, are not verified.
I did notice that. Now that you
A lot
mention
of the
it.
porn stars that have a huge following.
Instagram, why you
So
do
like
that?
if you go to Riley Reid's page, she's not verified, but she has a lot of followers. Everyone knows who Riley Reid is.
For real?
Yes.
I'm surprised
Not
she
verified.
doesn't have the blue check.
There's a lot of porn stars that are not verified, and then there's other Instagram models that are verified. How?
Did you know Lana Rhodes broke up with that dude? Logan Paul's friend?
Yeah.
You know, she lives in the city now.
I just found out.
Lana Rhodes lives in New York City.
What?
She lives in New York.
What?
I think she got an apartment.
What?
You lie.
I'm not lying.
God
Find
damn,
it.
we need to go.
Find it.
Let's
Use
go
your
hunting.
FBI skills right now.
You said your FBI
NSA, get out there. Trill's our official NSA. If
Look, she's been hanging out
you
around
got
New York
something on the
City.
internet,
Burnt
Trill
off
can find
Goodman
it.
and all that. You didn't know
Wow.
that?
Wow. Wow.
Yeah, she's been chilling in the city a lot lately.
she's getting
and
those.
look, chilling in Brooklyn.
Yeah.
At
You
the
know,
Brooklyn
dude,
Nets
She's getting
game.
those Morgan Stanley fucking.
the definition of gorgeous is her.
She is a
she's-
beautiful girl.
she's a
She's very
bombshell.
beautiful. Yeah.
Bombshell. And
She's very young too. I think she's like what 24, 25.
Something like that.
I don't care anything about the porn. It's her in
dude.
general. Just gorgeous specimen.
This guy.
Her in
Gorgeous
general.
specimen.
This dude.
She's retired, right?
Yeah, she don't do that no more.
Yeah, okay.
She rebranded her whole self and whatnot.
Oh yeah. As a what a saint.
Didn't Mia Khalifa just make a return?
What do
I
you mean?
believe they said Mia Khalifa was making a return back to porn.
Oh, I don't know.
Is she married?
Yeah, she's married
She's married, bro.
to some dude or something like that.
You know who needs to make a comeback?
Who?
Christy Mack.
This dude.
Come on.
This dude.
That is my wife.
Christy Mack
that is
needs
my
to make a
wife.
comeback. She needs to stop stripping.
She does stripping appearances now,
Yeah.
like strip clubs and stuff.
Yeah, it's
bro.
not the same.
Do you know the amount of saved videos I have from Christy Mack? Like
Yeah.
the amount of like bookmarks.
Really?
Because I have those videos of her that I just like go back to every now and then. She's like,
Yeah.
yeah,
This is her now?
she does it for
You
me.
should slide in a DM.
Yeah. Oh, she got thicker. I like it.
He said, I like it.
Christy Mack, please come on the show. I swear I'm not weird.
All right.
I swear I'm not weird.
So weird. So weird.
Oh, boy.
Wow. All right. This is what I've been looking forward to talking about. It's not. I don't even think it's on the board. No, it's. Oh yeah.
It's in the board.
UFO. Pentagon released a footage of a UFO that was captured. Right, and it shows this object literally hovering over the water and going into the water and then going out. So it's like these videos of these objects are defying the law of physics and propulsion. And it's so supposedly the military sees these kind of activities every day, which is crazy. And now they're blowing it up. Now they're like releasing all these things. It's scary if the United States military don't know what these things are. I don't know if they're feeding into the bullshit.
Right.
You know, because everybody's
Yeah.
like, oh, you know, we want to know. And
Yeah.
now they're giving it to people. And now people are like, I didn't expect it to be like this.
You talking about this? It was like off the coast of California.
Yeah. And I think it was taken off of a ship, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, I think it was
wasn't
like a
a-
Navy ship or something.
It
like
wasn't a jet fighter. So, and then they also had maybe a month ago, that pizza, that triangular shaped one.
that. Yeah.
Aliens are real, man. I don't care what you say. They out there.
What if it is not? It's probably. What if it's an alien species, but also like,
Movie magic.
you know how we have drones?
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's like their drones.
Yeah.
Could be.
I can see that.
You know that
Like
they
a
just send their
small
drones
one.
down here. Yeah.
Just to like observe and see what the life forms are like down here and stuff.
They got UAVs.
UAVs.
They got UAVs, man.
But if these things are actually real and we're coming to light, and more people are now, you know, watching these videos, at one point, like, when are they going to really, or when are we going to capture it? That's the thing. That's a good one. The Pentagon needs to release if they have these objects somewhere and they're working on the technology, and actually explain thoroughly.
How do you think we get new TVs and stuff, man? Aliens.
Teslas.
Well, how about this one? Kevlar.
Aliens.
Like Kevlar came out, titanium came out. Like certain things, you know.
Oh, that's freaky as hell.
We got vibranium, man.
Yeah, so this is not the first time. So
it really went in the water and splashed.
Yeah.
Splash.
So with no destruction either. So at that speed going down, like that, any aircraft or any object would actually destroy by going down. And that's Jeremy Corbell. So he's always on Joe Rogan talking about aliens and UFOs and stuff like that.
Yeah.
He came out with a good documentary called Bob Lazar. Let me get it.
Was it on Netflix?
Yeah, it's a Bob Lazar story. It's a documentary about him working on technology from a space from a UFO aircraft that was in one of the hangars in Las Vegas or in Nevada. So he's very like in touch with what's going on and how the military for years were like hiding these things.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
And you know how happy he must be to be like,
oh, he must
Pentagon's
be
releasing all this
bro.
shit. He's like, oh, I'm finally not crazy.
I'm verified.
You know,
He's ecstatic
verified.
now.
because everybody for years have probably treated him like, oh, you're off your rocker. But now they're coming out with all these things, like especially like the TikTok one.
Yeah.
That was captured from and Navy pilots are now stepping up like, yeah, bro, there's things like we don't even know what the hell they are.
Yeah, I can't explain it.
There was one video where it was on a commercial jetliner and they were going through and in the clouds you see like this black thing come up and then level and surface. And I was like, what the fuck was that?
Wait, what?
Yep,
Yeah.
I've seen that.
No.
Yeah, it was on a commercial plane. It just came out the clouds and you could see this black thing, it's massive, just come up and then hover and then just like disappear.
Yeah.
What?
Light
Yeah.
speed.
Oh, nah.
So
Speed.
I would be shitting my pants on the fucking plane if I saw some shit like that looking out the window.
Yo,
Like,
you'd be like
bruh.
that. You'd be like that Twilight movie with the thing on the plane. You'd be the guy freaking out on the plane.
Oh, the thing that he saw on the
Yeah, the
fucking
little
wing. or whatever?
gremlin he saw on the wing.
God.
That'd be you.
That's like that video game, that VR game.
Oh yeah, there's a VR
That
game.
You're
like
on
that.
an airplane and you see something on the wing and it's like
Yeah.
trying to come inside the
Yeah.
plane and shit. This shit is crazy. That is wild.
right, like what do you guys like? I think the Pentagon should release whatever they have.
I think they
Yeah.
should.
Just the technology alone, if they do have like pieces and stuff
So-
like that from a wreckage, why not let us know? All right, the thank you for the footage. I mean, it's pretty cool to see it.
Yeah.
But it would be even better if they're like, yeah, we're trying to fucking reverse engineer this wreckage. Mm-hmm. And from this, show us literally what you're working on. I think that would be fucking awesome.
Yeah.
Oh, that would be
You know what it is? They released it now, right? They released it now because of all the stuff that we've been through as human beings. Now's the perfect time to release things that people's minds can actually comprehend and intercept and accept these things. Because imagine if you released videos like this 50 years ago.
Oh, people
world
will
would
lose
be
their
chaos.
shit.
It'd be
People will lose their
nuts.
shit. They would be like,
It'd be
what?
nuts. There'd be fires in the street. There'd be rioting and looting and going. People would be preparing for doomsday.
Yeah, and now I think the way that people think nowadays in the present is more of a, you sit back and you go, okay, there's way more to this.
Yeah.
We're not narrow-minded.
Right.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Because people back in the day, it was more like a structured thing where it's like, all right, you go to church, you believe in God.
Right.
There is nothing higher than God. There is nothing here but us,
Yeah.
and blah, 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 blah. And then as, time went on, we just start questioning things, even with science and like the different multi-universes that are out there. The
Multiverse.
parallel universes, that math that they came up with a math equation that says, yeah, there's many of you out there.
Right.
There's different scenarios, different way of living. There's other Earths that are just like our planet
just like us.
out there.
Have
So
like this oxygen, some type of oxygen or whatever, water.
so there's no way that we.
If it comes from Neil deGrasse Tyson's mouth, I believe it.
He's smart. He's a Bronx guy.
If it comes from him, I believe it.
He's from the Bronx.
Did you know a black hole can suck another black hole,
Yeah.
creating an infinite timeline?
Wow, look at this guy. Christopher Nolan here, huh? Jesus.
Infinite timeline.
Think about
NASA, sign him up.
Think about that.
My brain just farted a little bit.
Harrison, we got a problem. There's nothing here. There's nothing here. Repeat.
So hold on, before we get into the next topic.
Houston, there's a black hole. The black hole, the infinite. It's sucking me in.
So, do you guys believe in the moon landings?
What, the moon landing?
Do you think they were real? Or you think they were staged?
Of course they were real.
True.
Wow, this guy thinks.
No.
Nah,
I'm gonna tell
real.
you. I'm gonna tell you the reason I think they're real, and it proved it only a couple of years ago for me, was that a woman from a museum came through my job one day, and we had to take a look at her equipment, and she just said to me, she said, "Be careful what you're holding." She said, "It comes from space," and I just looked at her and I said, "What?" And she goes, "This is the rock that Neil Armstrong brought back, and she's transferring it from one museum to another." And I was like, "I gotta see this shit." And she's like, "Yeah, come on, let's check it out." So she, I took her and we went to go check it out, and it was encased in arsite or whatever that clear stuff is.
Yeah.
And it was literally a moon rock inside this casing, and I'm just looking at it and touching it. I'm like, I have the power. I felt like Thanos, man. I had the rings.
I thought he was gonna say kryptonite.
Yeah, and it was crazy. I was like, "Yo, where's Venom?"
This too.
So like after, and it was like no rock I've ever seen in my life.
Yeah.
Me and Tro were from upstate New York, as you New Yorkers from the city call it.
Yeah.
We see rocks all the time. We see, it's like nothing. This thing, out of this world, dude.
Out of this world.
Out of this world.
I mean, it is out of this world.
I've never seen something have angular and sharp and triangle, like, it had triangles and it had circles and it had, it was insane, man. You can't find it. You can't find this in a gem store.
Houston, this rock.
Okay, just
It's angular.
But that's technically a part of Earth.
It's so amazing.
You know that, right?
listen here, Jurassic Park. I don't want to fucking hear it.
What
You know, the moon is a part of the Earth. You know that, right?
It's
broke off from the Earth when it got hit by like a asteroid or something.
Then why is it so different? Why is there no water?
Billions of years ago.
Why is there no water on the moon, Marcus?
And now it protects us from asteroids.
Why is there no water on the moon?
I don't know. I don't know.
We still no goddamn plants on the moon.
I don't know.
We don't know the dark side of the moon.
I don't know.
We don't?
I don't think so. I don't think we've explored the
Maybe
the
China
dark
got
side.
it.
Huh?
The dark side?
Yeah.
Bro, I don't know.
Maybe China got it.
Well, have you guys watched? Looked at the Land Rover in Mars that brings back 4K images of
Oh
Mars?
yeah.
Phenomenal.
That shit's crazy.
Phenomenal.
Screensaver race.
I love
crazy.
it. I love it. I love space, bro. If I was younger, bro, and I was actually like smart and took school seriously, and if yeah. Bro, I would definitely be like, I wouldn't be an astronaut, but I'd definitely do something with
Working
space.
for NASA.
I tell people all the time.
100%.
I tell people all the time, explain the pyramids, and they just look at me like, "What?" I said, "Exactly. Explain it."
That still boggles my mind to this day.
Can't.
That
You
like,
can't explain it.
how the hell did they get like thousands of people to move those big ass?
Those big
bro.
ass stones.
I think they really did.
And carved them
To
into
engineer all
perfect-
that?
You have to think about this.
You don't think it's like
That-
Stargate? There's aliens involved.
That the pyramids were built within 100 years and more.
Yeah.
So that's a long time for you to actually get slaves to do bit by bit. Now, those bricks were tons. So to have the amount of people,
But flat angles and pyramid shapes.
yeah, I mean, it's possible.
And the fact that you have like rooms inside the pyramid where they like
Have you ever seen
bury
images
people and all that?
of the pyramids besides like what they look now or how it would have looked when they finished it?
When it was finally completed?
It looked completely white and it was just completely straight.
Yeah.
It's insane. Yeah, the images are crazy how they came up with it.
That's nuts.
Speaking of the pyramids, we got some battle going over there.
Oh, in the Middle East.
Israelis versus
There's no.
Palestinians.
I'm gonna start off saying, because I don't want to talk about the political aspect of what's going on in Israel and Palestine. I'm not gonna choose sides. All I'm gonna say is they're both wrong when you have kids dying on both sides. Okay, and one side doesn't have a military and the other one does, and you're a civilized. You're not a third world country. I mean, Palestine, I think, might be considered a third world country. Probably not. But when you're killing kids, there's an issue there. There's a problem.
That's a humanity
There's a human
issue.
It's a crisis. Okay, I'm gonna put it out there. I'm not gonna pick sides. I don't know in detail what the history is with those two.
I honestly don't know why they're fighting. I think it's just because of differences, right?
No,
it's about
Palestine wants their freedom or something.
No, it's about land.
It's about land. It goes back to like World War II and a little bit before that. Like, because after the Holocaust and all that, pretty much didn't like the world gift the Israelis or the Jews that land or whatever, because supposedly it was their birthright or something as a gift for whatever happened in the Holocaust and stuff. So they like gave them that land and stuff.
So there were Christians, Muslims, and Jews that were living in Jerusalem for years in peace. For years. After World War II, after the genocide, the United States and many other countries were like, these people have to have a place to go. And they picked over there. Now, I mean, like I said, I don't know the detail because it goes deep or whatever.
Way deep.
But I think if you kill kids, you're bombing. Israel just bombed
Gaza Strip or something.
Yeah, they just bombed a media center and saying that there was Hamas in there, and Hamas is like, no, we're not. We were not in there. So now they're attacking media outlets. They just blew up all these buildings, and they're and it's on both sides too. I just want to talk about, and I'm not laughing because it's not funny, but I want to talk about the technology that we're witnessing. The Iron Dome missile system that Israel has. It is the most impressive thing I've ever seen. Like, Hamas is sending out missiles, and this air defense system is literally knocking out 95% of the missiles that are going towards Israel.
Wow.
You want to talk about Tony Stark level shit?
Yeah.
That is it.
Yeah.
That is fucking it. That is insane, the technology that it takes for I just don't understand.
Wow.
And I don't know if you guys saw, I think Biden just approved a
$750 million weapon sales?
Yeah, weapon sales to Israel.
We're going to war, boys.
Nah.
Well, there's always been that whole theory that World War III will start with that, with Israel and Palestine and whatnot.
Here's the thing, and this is my okay.
Before you start, you know what I think of?
Well,
World War Z. I'm just saying. Zombies in Israel. But keep going.
Oh my god.
Bioweapons.
You play way too much video games. My issue is, right, and this is what blows my mind. We pay taxes, right? We all sit here, we pay taxes. We don't want to, but we have to. And if we don't pay taxes, we have to go to jail. We get locked up in a cage, no question asked. Why did you pay your taxes? Why didn't you give Uncle Sam his cut, right? We have no option there, right? I don't want to be paying taxes if that means fucking the missiles that we bought Israel are killing fucking kids.
Okay.
Okay?
Agreed.
And I can say the same thing with Syria because we did it with Obama.
Yep.
All right? So let's tell it like it is.
It's true.
Okay? Because kids got nothing to do with what's going on with adults. Okay? When it comes to war, there was always rules with war. You attack the military first. Now, granted, Palestine doesn't have military forces, but when you're bombing fucking residential buildings with families, with women and children that can't defend themselves,
that's an issue.
Come on, man. And that we're funding that, we're selling these things. You understand what I'm saying?
Shit's out of control. It's like
we should determine what we put our money in. Like and it's the perfect system too. I always said it's a perfect system. Everybody pulls in the money. You just don't know where it goes.
Yep. They take that money and they use it for
whatever they want.
Agenda that they have or whatever. That's it.
Something's got to change.
Yeah, it's bad.
And it's not just Israel and Palestine, but it was the same way during the COVID relief bill. We're going to be sending people $2 billion for women gender studies in another country,
and then funding
Fishery.
funding the Egyptian army and all that. Like, I don't understand that.
It was called the American COVID relief bill.
Not the global COVID relief bill.
What are we doing?
Makes no sense. Makes no sense.
America likes to help everyone else but themselves
No, it's
first.
the military industrial complex That's what it is. And it'll never go away unless the people fucking stop it. These people are making ridiculous amount of money because of war. Mm-hmm. The beginning of War Dogs. You ever seen that movie?
I love that movie.
They stop it. What you see is a kid from Oklahoma who's serving his country proudly. You know what I see? Numbers. Kevlar helmet. This is how much it costs. Blah, blah, blah. It's exactly what it is. Mm-hmm. And nobody's saying anything. All these wars is just profiteering.
Yep, it's all profit.
Money. Why is it we're still in Iraq, bro? Why? I was 20 years, bro.
Money.
20 years. They did the same thing in fucking Vietnam.
Yeah, we're in Iraq still, but yeah, gas prices keep going up.
It's going to reach $4 soon. It's going to reach $4.
Where's my gas, Mr. Bush? Where's my gas?
So where's my cash?
Yeah, don't say that. George will come back and be like, oh, we're going to go back to Iraq.
No, he's in Texas.
We finally found the weapons of mass destruction.
Fuck that.
It only took 20 years.
Fuck that.
Oh, man. Adam Sandler had a pickup game recently?
Yes, he did.
Yeah?
Yeah, I think it was in New York or whatever. Homeboy was in a oversized polo.
He lives in New York, right?
Yeah. Oversized polo, the big, like, 90s, like, shorts and whatnot. He was just out there, like, doing a whole pickup basketball game.
Speaking of being out there in New York, tell us, you came across somebody on the streets of New York City, didn't you?
Yeah, we got some fans out there.
You heard about that?
I don't believe it.
It's true.
Lies.
It's true.
Give us location.
Shout out to that fan out there. You know who you are.
What's the location? Tell us.
The location?
Yeah, what happened?
It was down on Mulberry Street.
Mulberry Street.
In Soho.
In Soho.
Above Kenmare Street.
Mm.
Yes, sir.
We had a fan out there, people.
We got fans out there, boys.
We got fans in New York City hard.
Now, okay, see, this is where I become skeptic, right? Did they come up saying, hey, listen, are you so-and-so from this podcast? Or did you go, yeah, I'm I have a podcast,
No. They were like, yo, you're no, edit that out. I don't want my gov name out there.
Keep it in, brother.
No. Keep that out. Blurt that out. But I was like, yeah. And he was
People
like,
gonna know, bro.
nah, fuck that. No gov names. I should have just said, oh, you're Trill, right? From the Last Slice podcast or whatever. Should have done it like
if
that.
there's a
but I fucked it up.
Wikipedia page, what do you think? They're gonna put the fucking your Trill Boy name on? No.
No.
Get used to it, bro.
I am the NSA.
Yeah.
I am
He's
the
going
NSA.
to scrub the network. So they came up to you and they were just like,
Yeah, they were like, yo, keep doing your thing on the podcast. The shit is fucking dope and whatnot. And yeah, like I was like, yo, thank you. I appreciate it and stuff like that. So
that's hot.
You didn't even know who that was. You didn't at all.
What?
That day, that night, you didn't even know who that person was?
Through association, but it was just randomly off the street.
So you know him or her.
I don't know them personally, but
You know of them. Mm-hmm. Now, were they in? See what I'm doing? I'm doing some cop shit right now because I'm trying to figure out if this is like legit. So, did they? So, were they with your friends
no.
in the group? Not at all.
Mm-mm.
Okay.
It was just me and Mr. G. That was it. It was cool shit. I was like, yo, that's pretty dope. Like we got people out here watching and whatnot,
Interesting.
not bad.
Shout out to you if you watch. That was pretty dope.
You're going to be on an episode.
That was hella dope.
We'll bring you out.
Possibility, because they do own a coffee shop in the city.
Oh, they do.
Yo.
Oh, hey, can we record in your coffee shop and have coffee?
You know I fucks with coffee. I got it tattooed on my forearm. Let's go.
Yes, sir.
Coffee all day.
And they're opening up a new one on Mulberry Street. So
let's go down
they're
there.
ready, boys.
Oh, we out.
Let's do it.
Let's do it.
Coffee.
Yes,
Definitely let
sir.
us know. Or if you want to come hop on and promote your coffee shop, definitely more than welcome to. That's pretty cool.
Nah, I definitely want to do that in the future. On location episodes.
Yeah, we got some ideas where
It would be like Zach and Mary make a porno, but the Last Slice Boys make a podcast in a coffee shop.
I mean, that was just so creepy.
I know.
There's also a spot too that I want to go to. They have a stuffed animal. It's called the Bodega Cat.
Shut up.
Dead serious.
Shut up.
Dead serious.
I need this.
Yep.
Give it to me.
Yes.
Now.
It was named after you.
I need the Bodega Cat.
It even comes with a children's book.
I don't know about that part, but okay.
Sounds like you.
I should not be anywhere near children. Do not put me anywhere near children.
Oh my God, this dude.
Yeah.
But yeah.
Speaking of not being near children, Bill Gates.
Yeah, I mean, perfect
What
segue.
So Bill Gates, as you know, is going through a divorce. Apparently, all these alleged stories now are coming out that apparently he was soliciting people of his staff via email, asked them out on dates and stuff. And in one of the emails, and I quote, he said, "If this offends you, then please delete this message." Yeah, he solicited taking
Who
out.
leaked this out? His wife?
It was all over the news. Well, that was part of the reason why his wife wanted to get out of it, because his wife claimed that he had ties with the whole Epstein thing, not proven yet, but that was one of the reasons why. But now there's these emails and these people coming forward saying that Bill Gates solicited them for like dinner or whatever to hang out, and then he would send another message just saying like, "If this offends you, please delete this message." Scumbag.
Interesting.
The man who made the operating system of the world, scumbag.
Interesting.
It just goes to prove you.
More and more things coming to the light, bro.
Once a nerd, always a nerd.
Telling you.
Couldn't get no box then, can't get no box now.
And that's why she's getting divorced, is mostly because of the Epstein thing, right?
Yeah, because of all the allegations and whatnot. I'm sure there was some cheating and other stuff involved, but all these other stories are now coming out that this dude was soliciting his staff, women from his staff, just like, "Want to grab dinner?
Telling you.
That's interesting.
I'll give you free office for a year."
Wow.
Wow.
Telling you, man. It's coming to the light.
I'm waiting for this.
Nobody really knows what's going on with Ghislaine Maxwell at all either.
Yeah, whatever happened.
What happened to her?
She's on the wraps. She's getting
Right? Nobody. No,
zombified.
everything is under the table
She
now.
apparently had COVID. Next thing we're gonna find out she died, and
Like where I guess they put her somewhere in like a cabin somewhere in the middle of the woods.
where are these black books?
Like that's crazy.
We need to send her to Wisconsin like Kanye and just have her come out with an album and just talk about all the shit that happened. Just to tell all. Like, Oprah, where are you when we need you? Well, no, Oprah was part of it too. I don't want to talk about her. But
Wait, Oprah was part of Epstein.
apparently Oprah
She's
was
part
involved.
of that whole secret elite thing.
Oprah, Hillary, Ellen DeGeneres.
That's why Ellen's not doing the show anymore.
What's
Been
his-
announced.
Yeah.
That's it. No more Ellen show.
Who's
Why is that?
Jimmy
That's 'cause-
Fallon?
That was because of the way she was treating staff and people, right?
And she was a part of that whole Wayfair thing.
Oh.
The whole kids naming of the furniture. And supposedly, like, if you ordered that, you get, like, a kid in the fucking package or in the furniture. It was crazy,
Do
bro.
we have enough money to buy this? I just want to try it out.
What?
Wait, kids are getting shipped in furniture?
Yeah.
You fucking
There was,
lie.
like, dressers that were named of, like, kids that were abducted. And, like, people who were a part of that whole clique or whatever
Like-
would know it and be like, all right, I'm going to order this.
Like
or
you would
whatever.
get the Corona Rodriguez dresser and you actually get a girl come to your house named Corona Rodriguez.
What?
Yeah.
You didn't hear about that? Like, a couple
Bro,
months
and the
ago,
dresser was
during,
like
the
10
whole
grand
pandemic?
on Wayfair. The dresser was like $10,000.
And they were selling it through Wayfair?
Yeah, and people started to discover because there was a lot of random products like pillows, desks, dressers, chairs that
Big
were named
shit.
after
Now the
kids.
furniture would come with the kid, or the kid would just show up.
We don't
No,
know.
the kid, I guess, is a secret, like, ordering service thing or whatever for that.
So the rumor was that the elitists
Bro,
were
there's
using,
no way. That's way too in.
so the elitists were using Wayfair to purchase these children. So that's how the money would be exchanged. They would be purchasing furniture. Meanwhile, FedEx delivers a child to their door.
There's
And
no way FedEx is gonna drop off a fucking kid in a box. How do you not know there's a kid?
I don't know.
yeah, but then some of the names were matching up to missing persons of children, and that's why people started to like bug out. They're like, "Yo, this girl's missing. Her name's on the missing names list. Now she's being sold as a table on Wayfair. There's got to be something going on
Bro,
here."
there's
Something
no
going
way,
on.
bro. There's no
Some Willy
way.
Wonka
I'm surprised you didn't hear about
No
that.
way. There's
Yeah,
no
man.
way.
Bro,
There's no
it's
way.
wild.
There's no
Shit
way.
was wild.
That's way too deep. I mean, there's no way. There's no way. There's no way your kid's gonna be shipped. I mean, don't get me wrong. It does happen. Human sex trafficking is a real thing, and it's an issue. But to think that they're getting shipped in a fucking box and FedEx is gonna just easily take it and like not realize,
I don't
like,
think
there's
that's how
something
it
off.
really
No, I don't think it was
happened,
actually
but-
like
You
through
understand what I'm
FedEx. It's like, I guess if you must have had like a special account or something with Wayfair if you're a
Right.
part of the whole elite group So they would know, be like, oh, they're ordering, I don't know, whatever kid or whatever, and they'll.
Why isn't that a thing? Why another one? Like, there's a huge issue with kids going missing and being sex trafficked, and why isn't that like number one?
Well, Trump was trying. He put a squad together to bust all that.
Yeah, right before Obama left, there was a huge uptick in the Department of Homeland Security retrieving all these kids around the United States that were like in the shipping containers, in houses, in warehouses. Like he had a task force from DHS, and that was their focus literally for months before his presidency ended. They were literally going out and retrieving these kids.
Yeah, like wouldn't that be number one thing to go after?
No, because now the issue is people are complaining about the border now and how the kids are being stuck in the border in the fences, but they're not worried about the kids that are stuck in American soil behind doors. Yeah. Our focus changed from kids in fences right at the border versus kids being raped and trafficked on American soil.
That's wild.
Yeah.
It's a crazy world we live in.
The efforts just changed and
it's not even only here. I think it's way worse in Europe.
Oh,
Europe,
yeah.
It's a huge fucking
You've seen
thing.
Taken?
Yeah, it's just like Taken, bro.
Taken is real.
It's a legit thing.
That shit is crazy.
Liam Neeson's You a Real Hero.
That shit is crazy, bro. That movie.
Imagine that. You go on vacation, you just get snatched up.
Yeah, there was
off on like
a documentary of a. I mean, these parents must have been on fucking crack. They were in Spain, I think. There was an English couple. They were vacationing in Spain. They went out with another couple to dinner and left their kid in the fucking room by herself and gone. When they got back, was not there.
Yeah.
Wow. Nah, that's OD. Like, how are you going to leave your kid
it's still a missing child
in the hotel in another
we need
country?
More children like Home Alone.
Nah, bro. Like, how do first of all, like, as a parent, why would you do that? Second, like, where the fuck did she go? Like, how did they not pinpoint?
Or like ask the hotel for like camera footage or whatever.
I don't think they had camera footage. Yeah. So it was like in an old town in Spain.
Shit could have been an inside job.
Yeah, there was definitely someone probably eyeing that little girl, and they realized like the parents fucking left, and they took a risk and went in and just grabbed her.
Definitely an inside job on that one.
That's great. See, that scares me, bro. That's
call me crazy, but after seeing a documentary a couple of years ago, every time I go into hotel rooms now, I look for cameras.
Yeah.
And my mom thought I was crazy until I showed her a video one time that it's an actual thing, that hotels have secret cameras sometimes inside the rooms and shit.
The hotel does?
Yeah, a lot of hotels do.
Really?
Just in case of like something bizarre happens, they have footage to give the police. And
I mean, that's not a bad thing either, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I
could agree with that.
I want to know if I'm being recorded because legally,
Yeah, me too.
Yeah, too.
when you sign for a hotel, you know you're signing that you're allowed to be recorded while you're on the grounds, right? But they don't just specify that, like, yeah, and the little lamp and the little eye hole right there of the lamp, we got a camera on you.
Mm-hmm. Interesting.
Where's that footage going? What are they doing with it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. All right. Well, just a good episode.
Yes, sir. Got deep into the conspiracies.
Deep into it. Deep gate. Trailboy, lead us out.
Lead us out.
Trailboy.
Oh, boy. All right. So this is the Last Slice podcast, and this was episode 27. You can catch us on YouTube, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Amazon Music, iHeartRadio, Facebook, Twitter. And on Twitter, it's The Last Slice with 2 E's. And yeah, that's it, guys. It's a wrap.
Stay frosty, my friends. Aliens are real.
Aliens are real.
Houston, we have a problem.